Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Now I've lost my mind. I've gone crazy. This is going to be probably the biggest unboxing ever on the channel. There's some mediocre coins, as in sort of silvery stuff and not much over silver. And I don't want to give it away too much. But there's some nice stuff. That's a multiple hundreds of pounds, 1700s, big half crown. You know, there's good stuff to come. But over to the side, just about there, we can see it. And I'm just going to bring them out one by one. And we're going to go through. We're going to crack on. Lots to get through, so we won't rush, but we won't dilly-dally. So, handily, these all have the prices on. £6.50 with this one. One thing to note, I'll probably repeat myself a few times, but a lot of these I think all of the 50% ones I bought are under spot price. Now, well, under spot price as of buying, of course, prices do fluctuate. And that's how I got them under spot price, because a lot of these are all priced on where I bought them at set prices, £6.50, £13.50. But as the silver price rises, and if they don't up the price of the listing, then of course you get a bit of a deal. For instance, to bear in mind today, as of filming, silver is £1.25 a gram, which puts the spot price, by the way, there's a 1916 florin, looks to be cleaned though. Bit of a shame. Yes, spot price of those, about £7. These, for what, £13-ish. So, you know, when you see it, yeah, you know, you're paying sort of spot price for some of these, and most of these underneath that spot price. I'll try and sort of remind you and work it out as we go along. This is a 1940. Paid £6 for this. This is a deal. Oh yeah, no, it is. I thought it was a half crown, which would have been a better deal. Another florin there, again, about £7 of melt. So when I see these for £6, these just make the postage more worthwhile. When on a big order, you want to pay the top postage to cover, you know, tracking, next day delivery, all that kind of stuff. And so, £11 for that, and it melts at 13. I mean, come on, what a deal. So some of them are like, I can't leave that behind. If I'm checking out, these were bought online. If I'm checking out online and I see that for 11, I just can't leave that behind, can I? 1916 florin. Because these are the lower price ones, not all of them will be, very few of them will probably be upgrades to my collection in terms of the ones more close to that scrap price. But yes, here we go, 32. Oh, 32. Be jealous. Look at that. You will not see prices like that anymore. That's a relic of a lower spot price, unless, of course, spot price reduces. But these currently melt at 33. So under melt price crowns is just not something you see every day, and something I had to take advantage of when shopping around online and seeing that beauty there. Could be an upgrade for me, could not be, but we'll see, and we'll you know, enjoy the process of upgrading and looking at the collection. Right, this is good fun. £10. Oh my goodness, £10. That's 30% odd under spot for a good, decent quality World War I sterling coin. Lovely, lovely stuff. And that would have been under spot for a while, actually. Someone should have snapped that up online before I did, but I'm pleased they didn't. No complaints from me. Another 2 shillings, 1914. This one was 13, so just about spot price. And what have we got? Oh, it's lovely. These are so lovely. I'll never get enough. Like, I don't know, you know, you might click off the video halfway through because you're bored. Don't. The best stuff's at the end. But I will never get bored of just opening up a coin flip and seeing such beautiful coins inside. They are lovely. Lovely, lovely things. I want to try and keep it a bit more organised on the desk here. Right, what did I pay £9 for? Oh my goodness, it gets better. It gets better, £9. That is almost like 2/3 of spot price. If these melt at £13.50 and I'm paying £9. It's obviously not great condition. Some people may say it's scrap. I won't. In fact, 1891 is the rare date of these. 1889 isn't that rare. Well, in double win, but still, I can't go wrong at £9. I'm sure you'll agree. Let's try and get some of these scooched along. Right, we've got lots, but this is gonna be a great video to do. It's good fun already, and I hope you're enjoying it. 14, okay, so a little, you know, a bit slightly more of a fair price. I mean, really, with these coins melting at £13.50, they should be £15 as a bare minimum, right? For the history, for the collectability, for the quality. Look at any coin catalogue. Well, don't actually, because they'll be out of date. When the next year's coin catalogues come out, you'll see these probably 18, 19, as they should be. But there's that disconnect as the spot price rises quickly. Some of these coins get left behind. Their premiums evaporated by a rise of silver. Here we go. Ooh, shilling this time. £3.50. So these melt at £3.60. So, you know, because that isn't much money. I'm sure we'll agree £3.50 isn't a hugely amount of money. But, you know, you just chuck it in your basket at that kind of price and hold on to it for a rainy day. If you're in at a good price, chances are you can get out at a good price when you need to on sort of silver. Anything I say is not investment advice of all this silver stuff. You know, buy your own coinage if you wish or not, or, you know, buy what you wish to. Half crown from 1916, I paid £13. Whoop. These melt at £16, so £3 under spot. The deals continue. Beautiful coin there. Very nice. And like I say, I don't think there'll be too many upgrades, but that, like, I wouldn't be surprised if that is an upgrade for me. Maybe I would. I don't know. There's some nice ones in here, though, so we'll wait and see. We've got 1874, die 13, good condition, 1 shilling, £7. £7 is about melt, isn't it? Well, 13.50 would mean, oh, it's so £6.75 or something like that. Quick maths. So, you know, you're not... Whoops. Took me a while to realise I dropped it then. Anyway, a good price, essentially. 1874. Some of these will be new... Well, will they? Some of these might be new dates. Obviously, I've got gaps in my date runs, and some of these are potentially new dates. Stay tuned to the end, and I will remember. I often have forgotten in the past to do the photo shoots. So some of the better pieces we see here, I will endeavour to remember to do photo shoots of, and then I'll try to remember to show you the collection being upgraded or added to. A 1933 shilling for £4. I went a bit just sort of click happy on the website and thought, although it's 40p over spot price, when you average it out altogether, I'm going to get more, you know, more for my money, if you will, in a sense, at buying a little bit over spot and then mostly under spot. Means you can do a nice, jolly good, big unboxing. Right, change it up a little bit. One of these flip ones in flips. 1838, fair condition. I paid £5 for that. Possibly a new date. In fact, let me get the... Yeah, there we go. There's two. One of these is certainly must be a new date. Apologies, I realised my face had probably disappeared. I left a big gap here as well for my face camera. It's going to be disappeared for the last few minutes. I will keep an eye on it. It's happened before. It's basically a case of not enough storage because there are too many videos, too many coins. I need to delete some stuff. But anyway, we're back to it now. Basically, I don't know how far I got with these two. 1838, 1839, two new coin. Well, possibly both new dates, possibly not. We'll see if either of those are needed for the collection. Right. Oh goodness, I'm going to speed up a little bit because there's so much to get through. The camera's in danger. £6. Maundy for £6 sounds good to me. Victoria, it is hold, but nice condition. I mean, for £6, you could buy a coffee for more than an 1860 Maundy 4p. I know which I'd prefer, essentially. Oh, won't put it back. Out in the spotlight. Speaking of Maundy, 1881, also £6. This one's hold and then plugged. Oops. Victoria. There we go. Just a good bit of fun. Right, £13. 1897. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. I do like that design. The veiled heads are right, but the corresponding design for the half crowns, the sort of spade guinea-esque design, very nice. Half crown, 1916, £12.50. I mean, £12.50 when they melt at 16. Seriously, good deals out there. And, you know, woo, beautiful coin. Yeah. Maundy 2p. 80. What looks like married. I read married. I don't know why. I was going to say, what the hell? What the hey-ho? Impaired. Yeah, it is impaired. Cleaning does impair your coins, as does damage. But what did I pay for a £5? I don't mind if I keep it, if I sell it, who really minds? Just a nice, fun coin there. 1845, by the way. Think how I'm gonna put that one actually in the thing because it's so small. Think how different the culture was. I don't know which cathedral or which city the Maundy ceremony was held that year. But just think of all the people there, how different their lives were, and all that kind of stuff is just fascinating to me. Another year of big historical thing, 1945, the end of World War II. A half crown there. Didn't say the price. £8.50. These melt at about £9. So again, not too bad of a deal. Here we go. This one didn't even read that price. Where we go? £7.50. And they melt at £9. No brainer. Not a very nice coin, arguably, but you know, no brainer. Right, got a heavy one here. Oh, another 32. Oh, it's another crown. It's another beautiful crown for under spot price. I mean, what if it's a shame? Well, obviously it's a shame this for any coin that they have a. Well, yeah. Imagine if this coin had no premium over silver. But I was going to say, it wouldn't it be nice if you could sort of stack these as I have been able to do today. Like, well, get it, don't put it on top. Scooch it around. Basically, buying them so cheap to spot price would be great. To imagine a big tube full of them, a big stack, and you can do it, but you do pay usually more of a premium, and that would be more of a collection than a stack on the silver basis. No, sterling. I was going to say, be a bit much for a 50%, but as this melts at 7 and I paid £5.50, and it's from World War One, I want to enjoy this. I'm in a pickle. I paid £200 for this coin. I think is a good price. I'm going to get it. Oh, yeah, go on. Too late. Oh, we're definitely not going to forget to do pictures and photo shoots of this one. This is 1745. It's a half crown, and it's gorgeous. The weight, the look, the feel, the glorious edge inscription. Coins were artwork back then. Decus et tutamen anno regni decimo. Ornament and a safeguard, 10th year of reign. And then look at that. Lima, the all-important word Lima there. Now, do we know the story? Do I? Can I remember it? Yes, I can. So, Lima is, of course, in Peru. The Spanish conquistadors and all that kind of stuff went to Peru and stole and looted silver from Peru, from Lima in Peru. And then on their galleons, on their flotilla and fleet, heading back to Spain with all of that lovely silver. But then the British intercepted them. Battle ensued and the British were victorious and they sunk ships and stole bullion. This silver here originated in South America, was captured by the Spanish, intercepted by the British and brought back to the Royal Mint in London to be minted into these lovely, glorious coins. What happened after that? I don't know. Where's it been for the last 280 years? I don't know. But between those two times, it's had a nice history, and now ends up with me. The reason I'm having a dilemma is because can I afford to keep it? So a lot of it, by the way, as I haven't said it before, a lot of this is bought in a business sense. I'm not saying this to promote it and all this, trying to get you to go over there. Please do. But we have a whatnot. Basically, we stream every other. I'll carry on unboxing as I say this. £9 spot price. There we are. We stream every other Sunday on Whatnot, big auctions with great prices. I can pass along the deals, very lot of spot price starts, cheap starts, giveaways and all kind of good stuff on our Whatnot. There is a link in the description. So some of this is bought to sell on, make a little bit of a profit to help my collection. Some of this is bought for me, this sort of the 50% silver I tend to do to keep, but perhaps I won't keep any 50% silver. That was a nice one, by the way. And I'll keep this. The problem is, can I afford to keep that personally, or does it need to go in the shop? The other half of our selling is we have the Whatnot, and then we have a shop in Salisbury, Gatehouse Antiques. There we go, underspot, 1920s. Can't complain. Yes, in Salisbury, Gatehouse Antiques is our shop. Upstairs, there's coin cabinets with coins for sale. So these are all bought as a business sort of sense. And my dilemma is now, I really ought to keep that because you just don't see them too often. There we go, underspot price George III. Very worn indeed. Anyway, basically, I'll have to think to myself whether I can justify keeping it. What I might do is put it out in the shop for a bit of a cheeky high price. So like, I paid 200. Maybe I put it out for 300. Probably worth more like 250. But it can sit at 300, and if it's there by December, perhaps I will buy myself a Christmas present, if you will, from my own shop. 18 something, hole through the centre, cleaned, but I bought it for £2 under spot. 1918 for £14. I won't. We know the deal now. We know what these should be worth and what I was lucky enough to pay. I'm going to zoom out slightly for the background. Let's do this one. This is my Britannia date run. I paid £50 for this, which, you know, a few months ago I'd have been saying, oh, it's quite high. So, well, it's premium one. But now, honestly, with silver today hitting, as a film, today was the day for the first time ever, silver hit £40 an ounce. And so for an older premium one, 50 isn't that bad. I think that was a good deal though. And what I will do, rather than me in the corner, let's have the Queen's face up there instead of me. There we go. that'll do. £13 there. 1916. I mean, it's just the same old now, isn't it? We're bored. Look at that. Oh, yeah, run of the mill. Cheap silver, old coin, Battle of the Somme. You know, the history and all that, but the price, goodness. Another 13, another half crown. I mean, 13's at half crown. What? Half crown's at 13. You just go all day long, don't you? You go till you run out of money. 7. What's this going to be? Oh, that is lovely. For some reason, 1911's always been quite a cool date. As was 1902, 1888. There's some dates for some reason. Maybe this is me just being crazy, but it just looks quite cool on a coin. I think some dates do. Half crown from 1918, £14.50. This one, a little bit higher than some of the others, but it's a nice coin. I mean, this is a £20 coin. Tell me I'm wrong. That's worth £20. Surely I'm. You know, that is a good deal. As you can see, I did have rather the large order and did sort of, you know, bankrupt myself here, but I think it's in a good cause. That's a lovely one. £14 for 1892. I love this sort of colour and this usage level of silver. Right. 1908. Oh, come on. Edward, what one Edward for? Underspot by £1.50 for an Edward the 7th. Unfortunately, not 1905, but 1908 will do. Probably not an upgrade for the collection, but, you know. Right, we're sort of hurrying off to finish now. 13 for, oh, I mean, good lord. Right, that's just it's such a good price. You know, what a wonderful coin. Genuinely, though. It's just a good, I mean, I'll never lose the passion. Oh, here we go. 1818, Mondi 2. This is a cool one. I paid £40 for this. This one I might have to sell. In fact, if I do end up trying to keep this, I'm definitely going to have to sell this one, although I would like it. 1918, very good quality indeed there. Probably, I think, a good deal. I don't know quite, I must have done research at the time to justify that, but a cool coin indeed. Very nice. This one I remember I bought to make the, do you ever do that online? You're buying, do you ever buy that much online? You're buying a crazy amount of stuff and it comes to £4 under a round number. So I added this. This is a silver Norwegian krone. I just thought, you know what, if it's silver, if it's 9.25, £4, chuck it in my basket and it rounds off the total to a nice round number. Right, penultimate coin, £7.50 for a half crown. It is 1924. There we go. And the final one, ending in style here, 18. For I was going to say, I was sure I didn't buy a sterling crown for 18, which I didn't. But this one, here we go. Now, if this must melt at 18, actually, if these half crowns melt at 9, 50% ones, wherever they are, there we go. Melt at 9, this will melt at 18. Not great, but for melt price, not bad. There we go. Right, any room left on the table? My goodness me. Woof. Okay, there we go. Are you not satisfied with that? I apologise about my face disappearing. You know, sorry about that. But I think I hopefully have satisfied your coin needs with that. So we've probably been going long enough. I'll just round off with another look at this. I hope I can keep it. I'll have to do some maths and see how much I've spent and how much I need and all this. But we'll see. Hopefully that one is to remain. And there we go. I won't make a big long ending of it. Just please do subscribe and leave a like. That will really help me out. And I'll see you next time. And do comment below your favourite coin, as I always say. And yeah, bye for now. See you next time. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Hopefully you can see me next time. Bye for now.